Hi, welcome to the ending Stairway verse section. This is the last section of the song. In other words, it's the last verse of the song. It's the fast part. At this time, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and tune up your ukulele, and you want to go ahead and grab your music sheet that has the last verse section of the song. Okay, you'll see the last verse right there and all the chords there. This is the ending Stairway verse section. Now, basically it's pretty easy, chord-wise. Strumming might be a little difficult for some, but you're using A minor, G, F, back to G, starting again with A minor. Just repeating that chordal progression over and over in the last part of the song. Now, at the very end of the song, you're gonna see it says F/E, okay? So F/E right over there, and then fade. The F/E, that's how you make the chord, right there. E notes on the 4th fret, okay? So you'd make an F chord, add the E note, which is the 4th fret, F chord, adding the E note on the 4th fret, okay? At the very end of the song, I'm going to be using some harmonics. Basically what a harmonic is chime-like picking that happens approximately 12 frets away from where the original chord was made, or is made. So I'll be playing an A minor over here, but I'll be picking out the harmonic over here, which is 12 frets away. And what you want to do and keep in mind is that when you're picking the harmonic, you're picking the notes on top of the metal. So in other words, here's the metal, right there, there's the metal, right there, the metal. You want to pick it on top of that metal and not on the wood portion. And we'll talk about that later on. I'm going to start off by showing you the more or less the original speed of the song, so you can kind of keep in mind that's the goal, to play it at that speed. And then we're going to break down the lesson. I'll slow it down and we'll take it a little slower so we can stay together as we strum through the last verse. Okay, so let me start off taking it at more or less the original speed. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you more or less you get the idea that it's pretty quick. The strumming is pretty quick, and give or take, faster or slower. But that's about the original speed. And the technique that I'm using is kind of like a chucking strum. So the right hand is basically going up and down. So let me slow it down, up and down. And then the left hand is creating that chucking sound. So what happens is as I press the chord to play, all the strings are ringing. And then when I want to give it a chucking sound, I'm just putting my finger over the strings and I'm still strumming. So in other words, what the chucking sound is the deadened string sound. Okay, now if I'm not deadening the strings, it sounds like a full chord. Rest my hands on the strings, they're deadened. So in other words, relax my fingers on the string, chucking, lift the fingers off the strings. Okay, so basically that's what it is. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow it down. We're going to take the whole verse together. I'll give a count, slower count, and we'll just try to stay together all the way through the ending of the song. There we go. And I'll kind of talk you through the ending. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There walks a lady well known. shines white light and wants to show. fade, slow down, F chord, and she's buying a stairway, A minor, to heaven. Harmonic. And what the harmonic is 12 frets away from the chord. So here's my A minor chord, okay? If you notice, these strings right here at the very beginning of the bridge are not being held down by notes. So exactly on my 12th fret, which is right there, I'm going to play to the right, which is the middle. And keep in mind, my A minor chord is on the 2nd fret, so I have to move up 2 frets from my 12th to the 14th, play right on the middle, and that's the harmonic. So in other words, okay? And then you can end the song with an A minor, or as you choose. Okay, so try rewinding the tutorial, backing it up, giving it another try. Keep in mind that make sure that you can do all the chord changes smoothly. Just want to let you know and remind you that that chord kicking back into the A minor is a pretty quick change. So in other words, you got the A minor, you got the G, you got the F, and it's a quick change. It's like a kick to the G to back to the A minor. So in other words, okay, so the strumming. And then kick on the G. It's a very fast change going back into the A minor. So keep that in mind and then give that a try. And then once you got it smooth, especially make sure that you can do the changes, A minor, G, F, G, A minor, relatively smoothly. Then do the tutorial and the play along and the exercise. Once you have that pretty smooth, go ahead and join all the previous lessons together up to this point and continue on through, and you should have basically completed the song already, because you've learned all the sections and all the lessons. Now the biggest thing would be to try to connect everything and make sure that they're all smooth. Okay, once again, back up the tutorial, try it again, and get as smooth as possible, and then move on. And then what you want to do is from here you're going to go ahead and try to play the tutorial, which is the entire Stairway to Heaven song, and hopefully you're comfortable and smooth enough to just play from start to finish. Okay, so when you're done and when you're ready and when you're comfortable, we shall see you at the next lesson.